Happy Monday. Happy Monday. You don't like you
no,
happy about Monday. What's going on? What's
no,
that about?
nobody be happy about Mondays. So,
Well, this is starting my vacation, so I'm happy about Monday. I don't know what
well,
you talking about.
that's why you happy.
I don't know what you talking about. All right. What are we talking about today?
Memphis police chief indicted.
Mm,
It's too big.
okay.
That's what
Let's
she
go ahead.
said.
Let's go ahead and dive right in because I want to hear about what she think to be. Welcome back to the Lit Conversation Podcast. We are your hosts, Swaski and Big Thank y'all so much for coming back and joining us for another Lit Conversation. So we just gonna dive right in, but we're gonna take that good old what? Toast
Shot,
before we do.
shot, shot, shot.
Shot, shot. Drink, drink, drink. Mm. Why ain't hear you swallow today? You be swallowing for dear life. Why the fuck do I hear you swallowing?
Why are you listening for me to swallow?
I don't. I don't. That's the crazy
that
part about it.
that's the question.
No, the question is why this you. My nephew do this too. This and I be so mad. I just be looking at him. This you right here. What? Why do you? Okay. All right. Listen.
Uh, some things deserve dramatics.
And that ain't one of them.
It is. It
Lead us
is.
into your news. I ain't got time. Not on a Monday.
All right. Let me start with Memphis
Mm.
police chief indicted. Why this man was indicted for shoplifting at Walmart?
Who indicted the man? He must was stealing the whole store.
He was shoplifting from Walmart 15 times within 3 months. He did it from May to he did it from February to May. Now these are the few items that this man stole, right?
Hold on, he the police chief, you said?
Yeah, police
Okay.
chief. Yeah,
Okay.
this man took some Kool-Aid, some mac and cheese, some eye drops, and a garden hose. That's just a few items he took. They said,
See, I don't think he was stealing. I
and they
think he think
said,
Walmart owed him that.
and he was doing it while he was in his uniform. So before they called, well, I guess before Walmart actually prosecuted him, the police department actually fired him, right? So he sued the city, talking about for wrongful termination because they accused him of excessive force and racial discrimination. But the case was dismissed.
Oh, so he probably mentally disturbed. What? Them some little
Mm,
ass items to be stealing. That's all I'm supposed to go in there and steal.
yeah, but
Eye
they
drops.
what right because if he stole anything worth more than that, I think they would lead with that first. So yeah, maybe he is mentally ill. I don't know, but
He gotta be mentally disturbed. And they let him ride around with a gun? Oh, okay.
well, that's why they fired him. They
Well,
say
because
he was using
excessive force.
forceful, yeah, excessive force. So I don't know.
Now, who do he belong to? Because he is
That's a good question because they didn't I didn't see a picture.
don't worry,
But
I'm gonna Google.
it kind of I don't know because when they say Kool Aid, but then they say he he was accused of racial discrimination. I was like, I don't know.
Don't worry about it. I'm finna look it up.
Yeah, please do, please do.
For shoplifting, huh?
Hmm.
Let's see if I can get a picture. And I have one. Yes, let's
Okay,
see.
okay. Is he on our side?
He is.
Cause that Kool Aid part got me. That Kool Aid, I'm like Kool Aid. Okay. Hmm. Yep. That boy said he was thirsty.
Oh,
Shit.
but look, he was in Arkansas when he stole it.
Oh, so he what?
He was in West.
What?
Oh, hold on, wait a minute, Miss Sound Police Chief. This got to be him because ain't too many police chiefs getting fired around here from
Right. For Walmart.
for Walmart. Yeah,
Right.
but he's older though. He like much older too. Look like he much older. He probably lost his mind. He probably know what he was doing. He probably know what he was.
Yeah. Okay. It's too big. American
Stop.
Air.
What?
uh,
Okay, keep on. Keep on. Keep on.
Look, American airline passengers was forced to take a bus after the airplane wasn't allowed to land because it was too big. The flight left from Philadelphia going to Italy. So the area that they was going in, I guess the
Couldn't
plane
fit.
couldn't fit. So
They didn't
just
know that before they took off.
right, that's
How
what
much
I
is that?
said. Those planes never flew that before. But I'd have been pissed off because they was like 140 miles away from their destination.
And they
These
had to
people
get
had
on
to
the
take,
bus.
yeah, they had to take a bus for 3 hours. I didn't pay for this. Y'all had to, nah, I want my money back.
And y'all gonna do something. What airline it was?
American,
Oh man. Yeah, y'all gonna give me some. They
yeah, y'all
probably
had
did
to.
reimburse. They probably did reimburse them though. I know American ain't going out like that.
I hope not.
I don't trust none of them, so I don't know. Trust none of you motherfuckers.
So, Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates, they was married and they divorced within 52 days. What that's all about? But what I don't understand, you talking, so you was married for only 52 days, but yet you talked about old boy and his marriage.
Well, in defense of Kevin Gates used to be my man. That used to be my dude. He a little too ignorant for me though. He just got carried away. But yeah, he did say he ain't like the way Savannah looked at
Mm-hmm.
LeBron. He liked the way the white women looked at LeBron. Boy, if you don't go somewhere and sit down. And
Please.
what they get married for? To have sex? Because you know she converted to Muslim.
Mm-hmm. Probably
So
so. And I think he was
yeah,
trying to make your girl mad
I don't think that.
and jealous.
I don't think that because this ain't their first go round. So I don't think that. This ain't
Okay.
him and Brittany's first go round, and this ain't his first go round being public with a woman. Cause he
Yeah.
was public with damn, I can't think of her name. If I said her name, you'll know it. But the word is she dating Ty Dolla Sign. Drika. She pretty.
Yeah.
She's pretty. She mind her own business. Like she don't
Mm-hmm.
be in no bullshit. Like whatever he do in this public, he just do. She don't.
Yeah,
She
she don't
don't
be on
even
right.
come out. Good pretty girl.
Yeah. So your favorite president
Mm-hmm.
bans Tesla production in the US.
Of course. Listen, I told you she was gonna get messy. I knew that she was gonna get messy. I knew it was gonna get messy. I knew it was gonna get
Ugh,
messy.
dang, what that's
And
all about.
people been saying that Musk got something on Trump. I don't.
Well, if he if
If
he if
he
he
do,
does, why would he ban Tesla? Because that
yeah,
that show
I'm
what.
thinking of. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm like he talking about he on them in the Epstein files and shit like that. Like show me.
Right.
My president ain't on that Epstein file stuff. But
Nah.
now you say he banned the production of Tesla
Yeah,
or
in the US, the production.
I knew they were gonna get messy, and it ain't over, and
No,
it ain't over.
it's not. But
Nah,
remember, y'all was buddy in the beginning.
mm-hmm. I say rich folks. You know we don't know nothing about that. That's that rich folks bullshit. We don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about this shit. That's that rich folks shit.
Yeah, yeah. 81-year-old white woman arrested after pepper spraying two kids over bubbles.
I saw that.
They was in their own yard. Kids. two girls, 3 and 6, and she started hollering at them girls, saying racial slurs, and then she sprayed them.
I'm gonna keep
Mm-mm.
my mouth shut because I be-
Mm-mm.
they say I be talking crazy, reckless about the other people. But had that been my 3 and 6 year old child, I'm gonna keep saying that. Cause let me tell you something. If I don't defend mine, who gonna defend them?
Right.
You gonna defend yours?
Yeah.
I don't care what skin color you are. You are going to defend your cubs.
Mm-hmm.
I am too. Let that have been mine. She would have met a maker. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
you had to do is just triple. At 81, she ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
triple. She gonna fall
Yeah.
and
Just
break something.
about.
She won't heal. She won't heal.
Triple, push it down. You
I
know.
ain't
Yeah,
gonna
cause
push.
you.
I ain't gonna put my hands on her, so she can't say I did nothing. Oops.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Mm.
crazy. Them kids wasn't doing her anything.
Why would you do that? For real. Seriously. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Why would you? Because they was in their own yard.
It doesn't make sense. Like these people, like the world, man, this world twisted, bro. This world is evil and twisted.
Yeah. Pennsylvania man killed his in-laws after they locked him out of his after they locked him out of his own home and kept his kids from him.
You gotta leave these people alone.
So what happened was the wife served him divorce papers
Okay.
earlier that day.
That day,
Yeah, earlier that day. So this man went got a gun. This man went got a gun. He went got a hammer. He broke in the house. He said when he walked in, he saw his wife and his kids, and he shot his in-laws in the head. So he didn't do his wife or his kids anything.
that's hard. That's hard because
I
why?
think
If
I
that's
think
my
that's
house,
more to the story.
if it's my house, why are you locking me out of my house? You
My
now I can
house.
see maybe I guess I can see my wife. I guess I can see the bitch lock me out.
Right.
But you don't even live here. Why are you? How you? Okay, all right. I probably wouldn't have broke in, but I've been sitting on that porch when you walked out.
When you walked out, huh?
Hell yeah. I'm gonna get you eyes on fire. You ring around the roses, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
this happened in 22, right? Florida man sentenced for so he just got sentenced this month. But this he committed the crime in 22. So
Okay.
this man fatally severing the spine of his ex-girlfriend 2 year old. So man, I don't understand this. So this chick, she broke up with him a week prior. So why would you call him over to watch your child so you can go to work? He waited 25 minutes after she left and called her and said something wrong with the child. She said when she got home, the baby had like shallow breathing and it's like her stomach was caved in. Once they brought her to the hospital, I mean, she succumbed to her injuries, but the medical team said she was abused. Of course. So you didn't have nobody to watch your child?
Well, I'm sure she didn't think that was gonna happen. Maybe
Yeah,
there's some good times. Maybe. Mm. See, that's a danger of when you got little kids. Man, you got to know who you leaving your children with. Damn, damn,
yeah.
little baby. May she rest in peace.
Hmm.
That made me sad a little bit.
Yeah, that's sad.
Mm.
Man calls police after prostitute finessed him out of $40. The interview person said, "So what was you gonna get for that $40?"
Right. Right.
She said she was gonna do everything, but she left.
And you call the police.
And you
And what
call the
they should
police.
do, took your ass to jail.
So
Cause
they
you are
found
a
her.
journalist.
Yes, they found her. She was with another dude who had buku
They had,
warrants.
oh, I thought he had $41. Okay. Hmm.
Mm-mm. So all of them went to jail.
As they should have.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. And he ain't had no idea he was going. That
No,
white car
no.
police. He thought you going, bro, you a John. You definitely going.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Damn. These people some kind of crazy. Damn.
You heard about JSU?
Mm-mm.
Three presidents in 5 years taken down by scandals for prostitution to inappropriate pics.
JSU, the college.
Hmm.
I feel like I heard something about that, but it's been a minute though.
So
But it,
Marcus Thompson, he was he was sending pics to students and staff, illicit pictures. Then you got Thomas Hudson having inappropriate relations,
with
and
who
then you
students
got
or teachers? Or they ain't say.
they didn't say it, probably both. Then you got William Bynum. He was arrested for a prostitution ring. Like, what is wrong with y'all?
What's wrong with people? Like
Yeah.
the more we come on here and talk about this shit, the more I see I'm the only one who sees. And I don't have very much. Like some stuff you okay. Some stuff you know better. Like
Hmm.
what? And some
Right.
of these people, man, that make the news, your position alone should keep you from doing some of the shit you do.
Right.
Damn.
I guess they don't. I guess they didn't care about their position. Apparently.
I guess not. Mhm. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Teen dies after social media trend called dusting. Have you heard of that?
No, what's that?
That's when they get that dusting spray for the computer.
Oh, I have heard that. Yeah, that can
Yeah.
air out the
They start sniffing that and it means to get high.
yep.
Why?
You every couple of years shit something like that come up with some kind of some shit in the damn can. Damn. Listen, social media is ain't no joke.
No, and it's crazy, 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 crazy. Like I don't understand it. But I mean, you see the trends and you see the effects of the trend,
Yes, and you
and you
still
still
do it.
attempt it. Like why?
Listen,
If
y'all,
it's
let me tell y'all
not
something.
dealing with dancing or anything, I
Y'all,
suggest you not do it.
y'all, let me tell y'all something. Please talk to y'all kids.
Yeah.
Please talk to y'all children. Tell them stupidity is just a word. It's not a thing. It's just a word.
But
RIP,
and
but
stupidity is
RIP is real. It's a real thing.
yes, yeah, stupidity has a cause.
Damn, how you dead for nothing? You literally dead for nothing because
Right.
you. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
And there's a few. There's a few.
Them social media trends.
Yeah, there's a few. Oh, well, it's more than really a few, but
It's
you
a
know,
shitload of them. One that come off the top, that hot chip challenge shit. Cause it's a few kids that died from that.
yeah,
That hot chip. They were selling that shit. I think just one. They said I think it just be one chip that they were selling.
yeah. It's
And I
one
feel like
chip
them
that's in
people
that
didn't.
bag, and that should tell you something right there.
I
Like,
feel
why
like they
would you
was,
eat that?
I feel like they was getting it off Amazon too. I don't know. Nah, was no, it couldn't be Amazon. They was ordering that shit from somewhere. I ain't finna eat that shit. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So you know, and they got well these two go hand in hand. The cinnamon and nutmeg challenge.
I heard of the nutmeg one, and when I thought about that can that shit so fine. That powder so fine. Yep. 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 Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
yep. They swallow a spoonful of cinnamon without any water. Why would you do that?
I ain't swallowing shit without no water but some sugar. Give me a
And
glass
I
of
don't
sugar.
want to do that either.
I do swallow sugar. I will. Now ain't no often thing, but if I'm just sitting there, I have a pack of sugar for an hour. Piece by piece by piece. That's so stupid to me. They got
Hmm.
that remember that milk crate challenge?
Yeah, that was crazy too.
That was crazy as hell. You crazy as shit if you think I'm finna be climbing up them motherfuckers. No. I climbed up some stairs when I was 7 and broke my collarbone. I ain't climbing up no more motherfucking stairs. No. No,
No,
no, no. They do anything. Wait,
yeah, they
ain't
do.
planking wasn't planking. What was planking? Remember that when they lay still?
Mm.
Um,
No play. I thought that's at the gym.
no, not this one I'm talking about. Mm-mm. Yeah, it was something that they was I don't think it wasn't I don't think it was dangerous though. They were just laying places just stretching straight out and shit. But yeah,
So, and I don't know why they would do this. The Benadryl challenge.
I saw that. But what is that? Because my challenge is to go to sleep. So
Right,
what
they
is it?
overdosing on it. That's what it is. They taking an enormous amount of Benadryl. Why would you do that?
What are they
It's
trying to do?
just
Get high? What are they
that I
getting high?
think that's the end goal for a lot of this stuff is to get high.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
damn,
know.
I hate to say it, but like whatever happened to just smoking weed? Like,
Yeah, right.
I
If you want to get
mean,
high, right?
yeah, and hell, even today, shit like that even dangerous because they lacing that shit with fentanyl and stuff
With
like that.
fentanyl and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You remember the blackout challenge? It's
What,
also called like the choking challenge.
what was that? How did that
They
go?
would they would hold their breath.
Yup, I do. I do. I do.
Mm. They problem yourself of oxygen. Why? Because if you
I got
don't die, then you might become brain dead. You might as well say you're dead.
well, you are dead when you brain dead, so don't ever say that again. Um,
No, because your heart
I
could still be going.
hmm?
Your heart still could be going.
Yeah, when you brain dead, baby, it's over with for you.
Mm.
Yeah, you
But they still
ain't
keep them. They still keep them going though.
when there's no brain activity, it's over with for you. When there's no brain activity, it's over with for you. They might one of your family members might say, "Oh, I don't want to pull the plug." Nah, 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 nah."
Right.
It's brain activity, sweetie. Look, I feel like I'm probably wrong, but that's where I feel.
Mm.
I feel like TikTok to blame for a lot of this bullshit because before TikTok became booming over here in the United States,
Mm.
I don't remember all this because they weren't doing it on Facebook. You didn't see nobody doing that type of shit on Instagram. You didn't see nobody doing that type of shit on Facebook, and it was
No.
challenges and stuff like that. TikTok
Right.
clicks, views, likes, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. That's crazy. What about the it challenge? Now that one is when you telling the person, like your kid, even or your person you're in a relationship with, married to or something like that,
Mm.
what you don't like type
Mm.
shit. Like, what about what about that one where they had the kids cursing? You remember that? Because I remember this real cute little girl. That meme was everywhere. She was like, "Shit, fuck,
Well,
just took us."
so she was. So they just got him cursing, or the one that they got him going in the bathroom or
Yeah,
closed air. Oh
yeah.
yeah,
hmm
yeah.
hmm I think that I thought that was disgusting. I thought it was funny, but it was disgusting because
Yeah,
at 5, 6, 7 years old, come on now, stop, stop, stop! Don't do that.
right.
Don't do that. And a lot of them kids, They're extremely proficient with their words. I'm like,
Right. They
you
know how
go
to
head
curse
to head
better
with
than most.
me. And I
Right.
know my
Better
mouth
than grown
is
up.
spotty. Yeah. Like, damn. Not the
Yeah.
7-year-old whoop your ass. Mm-hmm.
Let me see what else they had. Now I never heard of this one. The shock collar donation challenge.
I saw that, but I had never heard of it. Cause I know y'all ain't walk. I know y'all ain't putting no shot collar on.
Yeah, they say they will. The streamers wear electronic dog collars and allow the viewers to trigger the electric shocks. Why?
I think streaming dangerous.
Yeah.
They doing it for like 24, 48 straight hours. Like that can't be quite healthy. But they make
No.
a ton of money though.
A
They
ton
make
of
a ton of
money.
money.
Right.
No, no, I thought about staying awake for a couple nights here. I mean, I got a few bills need to be paid. I thought about staying awake. Damn,
Well, cooking the chicken over the counter.
that's
Cold
crazy.
medicine. Wait, what? So I'm reading one that's called the Sleepy Chicken Challenge. You
Never
see
heard
that
that.
one?
No, it sounds stupid.
It does. So they say TikTok as a bizarre joke. It involves cooking chicken in the over the counter cold and flu medicine, such as Nyquil, and then consuming it
Cooking it in NyQuil and then eating it.
and then eating it.
Who doing that?
And why?
Who doing that? Because are they frying it in it or are they just
And
cold?
they
It's
just
crazy.
cooking it. They heating up the medicine, causing the ingredients to become more concentrated,
Okay.
chemically altered, making extremely toxic.
It sure do. I can imagine you putting heat to that bullshit. Shit. Mm-mm. 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 No, I just think I kind of blame TikTok for a lot of that stuff. I just do. Like I just don't remember. I know TikTok been around for a minute, and I know
Yeah.
the United States kind of no because I seen a girl say she been on TikTok for did she say 5 years or something? I feel like
Yeah,
she
I
said
think it's been
five
on for
years.
at least 5 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it been here a little bit, but
Yeah.
I can't never do right. Y'all can't never use the stuff for just what it's for.
Right, what it's
Damn.
supposed to be for.
Yay. Mm. Well, y'all, hope y'all learn y'all lesson. Okay,
Hopefully.
y'all, it's just this stuff ain't safe. That's why it's called a challenge, cause it ain't safe.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do something, make sure you read up on
Yeah, don't just hop into it just
it.
cause Jane hopped into it. Shit, Jane hopped into everything. She ain't normal.
Mm-mm. Shit, Jane trying to be out here.
And trying to take you with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to take you with her.
Yep. Yep. All right. Well, listen. Did you know the boy the young man who how can I describe him? He TikTok and he
Mm.
don't be talking. He do he
Mm.
Cabby is his name Cabby.
Oh, yeah.
You
The
seen that?
ISIS people got him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like man, but they didn't really
Somebody's.
get him. He volunteered after they found him. He volunteered to cast ass on. We won't let them do nothing. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gone. I'm
Right.
out. He overstayed his visa, bro. How you do that? You making all this money because he filthy fucking rich,
Yeah, he
right?
is.
You in the spotlight. You everywhere. How you do that? Or maybe it was
Um,
something he was working on. Maybe he was working on it. But when you first started getting money, because it
hmm
seems like he been getting money for a minute.
For a minute.
Yep.
Hmm
When you first started getting that money, bro, you should have had that fixed up. But he went on and went home the next day. He wasn't playing like, okay, y'all got me, I'm out. I know they wish all of them was that easy because a lot of them be
Well,
getting pure old hell. A
yep,
lot
it's
of them get
not.
them. A lot of them get them pure old hell. Let me ask you something.
Hmm.
You talking to somebody, right? And y'all kicking it. She piss you off some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
You like, I don't, I don't want to talk to you no more, right? Like you know, gone, gone, gone.
Mm-hmm.
You come back and she burn your car up because she bad because you don't want to fuck with her no more. Well, that's the story of this young man. He's now cardless, okay? Because he didn't want to fuck with her. She was texting him, telling him to answer the phone.
Mm-hmm.
He just had one word answer for it. She came, she saw, and she conquered. I bet you won't pull that shit no more. You gotta learn to leave these people alone. These people today, 2025, these people are crazy.
Well, I'm so grateful that I never, you know, experienced anything like that. I've never been around anybody like that. I dealt with anybody like that because that's just too much.
And I guess you just don't be putting it past them because I know when it happened to me, I didn't think that you would ever do nothing like that. But
Hmm.
you learn me. You learn me.
Real quick.
You learn me real quick. So I
Yeah, they
don't
do.
know.
They have some crazy ass people out here,
hmm
and they just don't know when to stop, when to just let it go.
hmm hmm I see. You know, Fabulous the rapper. Fab.
Mm-hmm.
Fabolo.
Mm-hmm.
His baby mama, ex girlfriend. She dating Country Wayne now.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
Well,
Cause
he said he wasn't really looking, wasn't ready to be in a relationship because the only thing he focused on is his kids.
the Mike was on the Breakfast Club talking about it. So
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
I know he was, but he also said that too.
hmm hmm But
But
she
if he
posted
had,
him. I ain't believe it. I literally didn't believe it. Even when he said something about it, I ain't believe it. I wasn't gonna believe it until I seen her say something about it because I know she be leaving Fab and going back and leaving and going back and leaving and going back. You
mm-hmm.
whoop her ass, she go back. You knock her teeth out, she go back. Yeah, look. I don't want all
Yeah.
the teeth. You can knock some out if you want to. I'll come back to you. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. Well, just the same as Tiana Taylor confirmed being with Mufasa.
I saw that. I saw that. I didn't
mm,
really believe that they was together, because I mean,
yeah,
a
me
lot of these people be
either.
working on moves and shit together, and
Mm-hmm.
but they are an item, huh?
Yeah, they are.
Why did I see a meme today? I want these people to stop. They play too much.
What they
Why
what?
did I see a meme today? Split screen, Tiana Taylor in straw with their wig on in straw and Michael Jackson. I want them to cut it out.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I got two tick. I say, man, y'all play so much.
Did you
Somebody,
watch the movie?
nah, I ain't watched it yet.
Uh-uh.
But I did see today that that's a true story.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I ain't watched it, so I don't know what Straw is about. But from what I read, it is about the man in 2017. Um, he was a veteran. Um, I forget the story. He was a veteran. They said that he would be getting 800 and some dollars a month. For a check or whatever. And I think they denied him of those benefits, and he went in the bank and he told the lady that he had a bomb. He really didn't. He told her he had a
Mm-hmm.
bomb. And he only wanted $894. He told me he had a gun. No, a bomb. Yeah. And he let the people in the bank go.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, a sniper, police sniper, killed him. But there was also a movie. I saw there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one
breaking.
is.
It was a breaking, breaking. Some with break in it.
I don't know,
I watched that movie. I watched it, and I thought,
but
and that movie made me really sad.
yeah,
It did.
what stroke is kind of sad Because what it was is
But I don't
that
think it's kind of sad because I ain't heard nobody say they ain't cry. So I think it's sad. I don't think it's kind of sad. I think it's sad. You
no,
watched
well,
it?
yeah, I watched it.
Okay, well,
Um,
it wasn't sad to you though.
no, it was sad. I mean, I didn't cry or anything, but yeah, it was sad because I mean that's how the way the movie is. That's how some people lives are, or whatever. You know, you just be
Yeah.
struggling after
Yeah.
one struggle after the next struggle. It seems like you just can't get a break.
Mm,
So yeah, it's sad. I mean, I didn't cry or anything, but
mm,
it's about life.
yeah. Yeah.
She having struggles after struggles after struggles. Seem like nobody wants to help her, and she have a child who have seizures.
Mm,
So what happened was it started off that she bring her daughter to the hospital
mhm.
and she carrying her out, but she wakes up and her daughter next to her. Come to find out, her daughter died that same night. She died of a
I
seizure.
saw that in the on Instagram.
Yeah,
Somebody said that. Okay.
yeah. And then the woman put her out of the house because she was going to work. She was like, "Well, just give me till around about 10 o'clock. Oh, when I get on
Mm.
my break, because I get paid today, and I can bring you the rent." So this shit just happening
Back
back
to
to
back
back
to
to
back.
back. The manager, he was full of shit or whatever, and it was like she had a call from her child's school, but in reality her child was dead or whatever. But she had lost her mind. So then when she did come back, he had somebody else to come, and then he fired her. Then she came, yeah. Then she came back and she's begging for her job or whatever, and then two dudes came in to rob him. And he
Mm.
called her by her name because she had the name tag on. So the manager think that she got
I
something to
think
do
had
with it.
something to do with it.
Right, so she got
Okay.
her and the dude who was robbing them, they struggled. She shot him and took the gun and all, and the manager was just going at it, and she just lost her mind and she shot him
She
too.
shot him.
And that's when she went to the bank, wanted the girl to cash the check, which they had blood on it, but wanted the girl to cash the check, and she didn't have an ID, and she like, ma'am, I can't cash the check without no ID, and it's just. One thing led to
So
another. They thought
how
she
did
had
it
a
end?
bond.
How
Huh?
did it end? How did it end?
Uh, it ended with her walking out. She didn't die or anything.
With her
She
walking out of
she
where? The bank?
out the bank. Yeah, she surrendered.
Or she went to jail?
Hell yeah, yeah. We assume she did. She got in the car, but after that it went off.
That's Tyler Perry, right?
Yeah,
So did it seem like it one of Tyler Perry movies?
yeah. But it still was a good movie.
Okay. That's the best. You don't like Tyler Perry.
No,
Somebody
I
said that.
do.
Oh,
I like
okay.
Tyler Perry.
His movies, I'm talking about.
Not so
Somebody said
much.
they ain't like his movies.
It'd be the same thing over and over and over to me. I think one of his best movies was what it Miss is it Mr. Deeds?
Good deed, yeah.
Good Deeds.
Somebody deed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was one of his best to me. But this one could be second.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right.
But yeah, but it was a good movie though.
Yeah. I like Taraji. Anything
Yeah,
Taraji in, I'm watching.
yeah.
I
That's
like
how I
Taraji.
know I was gonna watch it because she was in it.
Yeah.
Like she was in Acrimony. Cause that's one of his movies too.
Yeah. She turned out to be a Tyler Perry. Listen, Proud Mary. Did you ever see that with
I
TV?
couldn't get into that movie for
I
whatever reason.
loved the movie. I liked it. I liked it. I went to the actual movies to see that. I liked it. I
So
liked
what is it actually about?
Nah, you ain't doing that to me. I,
Wait, what?
um, I don't remember. I feel like I know that little boy. She took a liking to that little boy. That I don't even remember. I know she was a sharpshooter or
Mm-mm.
something. I don't remember. I don't remember. But I liked it. I liked it. I like Proud Mary. I feel like I seen Proud Mary twice, but I can't tell you why Mary Proud. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. For some reason, I just couldn't get in it.
I like Taraji. A lot of people said that though. I like Taraji. So whatever she in, I'm watching. Taraji, my girl.
Yeah, I do. I like her. She funny to me.
Yeah, I think she's gorgeous too. Um, I don't know about gorgeous now. You don't went too far. I think she's
I
nice
mean,
looking.
she's not ugly, but I'm not gonna
Nice
lie to
looking.
you. With this short haircut, I love it on her. She look real nice with that short haircut.
She look good with short hair. She does. She does. Yep. Look, this couple have a new baby, right? But in
Mm-hmm.
an argument, she said, "That's why I didn't want to have a baby with you." He starts crying and asks, "Where do I go with this? What do I do?" But she told him that that's why she didn't want to have a baby with him because
Mm-hmm.
he's been married before and he got a baby. She said that everything she does, he had an issue with. And she said she knew that that was going to be how he was going to act. That's why she told him that. So when she said that, he was a bit speechless.
Mm-hmm.
That's why sometimes just wait. Just wait and hear the reasoning behind stuff. A lot of times in a relationship, you got a reason for saying what you said. It's a
Mm-hmm.
reason. You just chill. If you shut your fucking mouth long enough, you'll know why I said it.
Mm-hmm.
So you were looking foolish when she said why she said it, and I don't blame her. Like, I'm a first time parent. So
Mm-hmm.
that means I'm gonna make a ton of mistakes.
Yeah, a ton of mistakes.
Yeah, and I'm a mother. You are a father, right? So which means that you over here with me. So you ain't the primary parent for your first child.
Right.
So of course, your first baby mama might have been perfect. I don't know. The bitch might have been perfect
I doubt it. Mm-hmm.
in his eyes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I was like, he cried because she said that. But yeah, that would have hurt my feelings too. That's why I didn't want to have no kid with you, especially not knowing the backstory. That would have hurt my feelings
Mm-hmm.
too. I think it would have hurt my feelings. Yeah, we would have had talk. That would have been a that would have been a topic in the household probably for a while, especially until you told me why you said that. You can't just bring it on me like that and don't tell me
No.
why you said that.
Yeah. So did you hear about the Burger King employee? He worked the last minutes of his shift just before his graduation, and his graduation closed, and they donated 22,000 to him. Okay,
I
that's
saw that.
nice.
Love that. Love it. Love it. Love it. It's a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
Some good kids left. So
And
people
not
that left out
right, and not doing the TikTok challenge, huh?
and not dusting and shit.
Right.
All
Mm-mm-mm.
right, listen at this stuff. If you up like rich,
Hmm.
does that mean that your siblings got to be rich too?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'll give them money. Though that doesn't mean that though. But they wouldn't be without.
I'm trying to figure out if you answered my question. I'm sorry. Hold on. No, you didn't. If you up, does that mean that your siblings have to be up too?
No, they don't.
Well, that's what they think Jay Z's siblings supposed to be up, cause he a billionaire. They supposed to be up. Now, let me tell you something. As hard as you got to work to get to that point,
Hmm.
I'm a, I'm with you when they ain't finna be without. No, but
Hmm.
that ain't the issue. I said up, and even if they up, they ain't finna be without. That's only because I ain't finna let them.
Right.
But you know the blood, sweat, and tears I had to put into this billion,
Right.
bro. I ain't even got no fingerprints no more. Yeah, I can't be fingerprinting no more. I work my ass to the bone, boy. Shit. But people, they put a, picture on Instagram.
Mm.
But people talk too much, bro. Cause how you know what them people got? You don't know what them people
Yeah.
got. Them people could be millionaires too, but they're lesser known millionaires. They could
Yeah.
just have their money from investing in stuff.
Right.
Like
You
they
don't
could be
know.
selling backers. You don't fucking know. You don't fucking know. Shut up. Boy, people,
Yeah.
people, something else. People, something else.
They
Mm-mm.
always assuming.
Hmm. That's what they do. That's what they do.
So in Tennessee, a pet zebra is on the run.
Saw it.
Hmm.
I saw it.
Why you have a pet zebra?
Listen, not for nothing. And I know I say that a lot. Was in my first when I first thought about moving here.
Mm,
Whatever route I took, me and my two nephews was on our way out here. A farm full of
mm,
had never seen them outside of a zoo. Had never seen a zebra outside of a zoo. It was about 12, 13 of them.
mm.
We couldn't believe it. We literally pulled over. We couldn't believe it. Like, where the fuck these come from?
Right,
Why the fuck are zebras in the middle of nowhere in Arkansas? It's like 12, 13. We're like, guys, what the fuck? What do you even feed them motherfuckers?
right,
Damn, you know you feed the horses and shit and the cows, they
right.
nibble
Do
on
do you
grass and
feed
all
them the
that shit.
same way? Because I mean, they look like a horse, so it is
What
different
you feed
color.
them bitches? Grain? What you feed them motherfucking rice? I mean, what do you feed
Yeah, I don't know.
them? I'm finna tell you something. Excuse me. Whitney Houston.
Mm.
Did I see you shake your head? You ain't shake your head, did you? Hmm?
Give with the story.
Stop playing with her. You fucking with your life. Listen, Whitney Houston confided in a lady. I feel like the lady name is Mary because I remember when I went to the movie theater the very first time the Whitney Houston movie came out. And it really wasn't a movie; it was a documentary
Mm.
and about her life and stuff. And it was in the movie theater. That was before COVID. So
Okay.
probably about like what 16, 17, 18, somewhere up in there. This lady uh told she was on there and her and Whitney was tight. Now you look,
Mm.
I forget the part that she played in Whitney's life, but anyway, she told that lady, I feel like her name is Mary, that her cousin molested her.
Her cousin, cut
Molested.
Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dionne Warwick's, Dionne Warwick is that her aunt
I
or her
think it's her
cousin?
aunt.
Yeah, her cousin. It's her cousin because I'm looking at it. Okay,
Okay.
Dionne Warwick's sister molested Whitney when she was young. She never told her mom though.
Mm.
And the lady in this particular interview, she said that that's why Whitney didn't know whether she wanted to be with a man or whether she wanted to be with a woman because she was very young when this lady did that to her.
Mm.
And the lady said when she talked to her about it, she was like, I wonder did I do anything to make her think I wanted her? And she also said that Whitney said she was in a hurry for kids and a husband because she knew that that was the right way to go. But she
Mm.
also was laying up with Robin. No, I'm just playing. She didn't say that. But she was laying up with Robin, though.
Right.
She was laying up with Robin, baby. Robin let y'all know she had her some of that
Mm.
legacy, baby, because she wrote a book about it. So stop playing with her. But yeah. And then it was said that Dion said that she just won't have nothing to do with nobody that talked about it. Why? It
Right.
happened. It was a real thing. Fuck you talking about?
You know that's the kind of shit they do. They
Mm-hmm.
brush shit under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. She said she ain't gonna forgive nobody who repeat that. But you made this young girl question her sexuality early on in life.
Right.
I just don't like stuff like that. When it comes to people having choices in life, I don't like when somebody else takes another person's choice in life. I
Mm-mm.
don't like that. I've never liked that because like this even in like relationships, right? This even in like relationships. When somebody when you hear the men and the women and the man maybe got somebody pregnant, got another female pregnant. They
Mm.
ain't tell the one they with. See, to me, I feel like you robbed me of my decision to stay with you or to leave you. Like I don't like stuff like that. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. And where
Yeah.
she at? She better be dead. I'm gonna harm her and I'm gonna kill her. No, I'm just playing. I don't mess with my Whitney. Nobody messes with my Whitney. Well, they think they got a serial killer on the loose down there in Massachusetts. This 21-year-old girl. Um, why my Siri trying to talk to me? I don't want to talk to you, girl.
My was trying to talk to me too.
Uh oh.
Serious?
Government
Yeah, because
Trump.
mine's lit up, and then when you said, I
Mine
was like,
did
what?
too. It did light
What
up and
the
they had a
hell?
question at the top. I'm like, what the hell? A 21-year-old black woman. She was found dead July 1st, not July 1st, June 1st,
Mm-hmm.
in a wooded area in Milton, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
She's the 13th body to be discovered across the New England area since March.
I
March,
think I
April, May,
read
June.
that.
In 3 months. So now they're thinking that maybe it's a serial killer on the loose.
It
Let me tell
may
you something.
just be.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. That's terrible.
Well, a mom had quick thinking to save her family's life when a
Mm,
gunman
mm,
came into their home. And
mm,
you know what she did?
mm.
She gave that gunman a blowjob.
She do. She had to do save her family. I ain't even mad at her.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you that's what I'm gonna do when they come up and hit her.
Thank you for your service, ma'am.
Nope, because the dirty motherfucker turn around and kill you anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you would, especially if you don't know what you're doing.
You can know what you're doing in dirt and dirt. These people are nasty. You think that shit funny? That shit ain't fucking funny. These people are nasty. They're very nasty. She sucked. She sucked him off, and he turned around, shoot in the head in the fucking way, and you have sucked him off. That's terrible.
Mm-mm-mm.
Why? Why? Angel Reese want to sell her shoes for 1,000? This is that.
Well,
That's
who
what I
gonna
heard.
buy them?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She said the word is she want her shoes priced at 1,000. No.
Because Michael Jordan said that's all she do is just be in social media. If she take out time to perfect her craft, she'll do a lot better on the court.
I don't think she do bad. I mean,
I don't think
you,
so either.
I don't think she do
But
bad.
that,
I mean, she do what she out there to do, I guess. And
yeah.
maybe they talking about she'll be more dominant. They always put her up against Caitlin Clark though. Like
Mm-hmm.
they not even the same player to me. Caitlin Clark a beast. Stop playing with her. She a beast. But
Yeah.
Angel said she want them shoes to be $1,000. But now her and Shaq, I thought was working together on a line or something for
Oh, I
Reebok.
don't know. Mm-hmm.
I thought she was. The quote is, "I just wanted a shoe that would empower women." It says she got upset after Reebok did not approve her request to sell her signature shoe to the public for $1,000. Angel wasn't nobody gonna buy them, and now I'm looking at them. They look a lot like Allen Iverson Reeboks with that color toe. The toe cap is a color, and then the shoe be white. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they're cute. I think they're cute. I would probably wear them. Let me see. Yeah, I would wear them, but I ain't. I won't wear them for $1,000.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
Well, if you got a problem, it's tough out here. It's hard out here for a pimp these days,
That's what they
right?
say. Mm-hmm.
That's what they say. That's what they say. So this man, he decide that he gonna live in a storage unit with his son, so they won't be on the street because rent just too high and he can't afford it.
A lot of people do that, but what I don't understand, why do you blast it on social media? Because you know you can't live in those storages. You just need to keep your mouth shut and do what you need to do.
Hmm. And then I seen some of them saying, I seen a couple of them saying, "Oh, we got put out." It was on Instagram, sir.
Right.
Now let me see if I get put out. can I go live in my storage? It's climate control, so at least I'm gonna be cool.
Yeah, especially if you got if you got the climate control one.
Hmm. My storage turned climate control, and it's $152 a month.
That's cheap. That's cheap room right there.
I'm gonna feel like I'm rich. My rent ain't but $152,
But the
and all
thing
that.
is, you don't have a bathroom and stuff.
I got a car though.
Mm,
I can get to the bathroom and shower. Just
yeah,
give me a gym membership because I've seen people do. You know,
yeah.
people that be living in like not RVs, but like they a van and stuff like that. They
Mm-hmm.
say they get them I watch a lot of those people on YouTube. They get a gym membership, go to
Mm-hmm.
the gym every day and shower. I'm like, damn, you can shower and work out. Ain't living your man. Shit. Yeesh.
Right.
That's
You
damn.
got it made, huh?
Hell yeah. Like I'm a little upset. I'm a little jelly.
So I don't. I think it's TikTok. So they got this chick on TikTok. She always start off her TikTok. She homeless, by choice. Cause she tired of paying rent. So she live
Is
in
that
her
she a
car.
nice looking girl? A light
She,
brown girl?
I think so.
I saw her.
And
I
she
think I
be
seen
all
her.
at the gym and showering and stuff, and she still be dating. And she said
That's her.
she told one dude that she was homeless, and he didn't want to deal with her no more.
I ain't the man for you.
Yeah,
He wasn't the man for you. People. That's the problem with people. They don't have empathy these days. Well, wait a minute. Let me see. Well, that is the problem with people. I'm just trying to see what I say. I like we ain't like we finna get married or nothing.
no,
I don't care about you being home. You clean when I see you and stuff like that. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions. I'm gonna get in your business. That's what I'm finna do.
like why you? Well, she already said because she don't pay that highest rent.
Mhm.
It is high.
Some people just simply can't afford it. I don't they can have a job. Sometimes you can have a job. The way that these I'm gonna start with an apartment prices run, it's ridiculous.
It is. It's
Ridiculous.
very.
And then y'all say, oh, you gotta have to get the apartment, you gotta make three times as
What's
much.
the rent?
If this rent 2,000, you think I'm making six a month?
Like it doesn't make any sense
No,
at
because
all. Like why do you no?
mm-hmm,
Mm-mm.
mm-hmm.
It should be no more than because I understand you want to make sure that they can afford the rent and whatever other bills that
Yeah,
they
I don't even
have.
buy that. Because if I can't afford it, you get me the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
So as long as I pay this rent, if I come to you and I bring you a check stub, because or two or whatever they just usually ask you for two, and you see that these two check stubs, well, I don't know if she's gonna keep her lights on, but she do make two
Right.
thousand dollars a month. Cause if I don't pay, I can't stay there no way. If I make the same amount as the rent or six times as much as rent, if I
Right.
don't pay, I gotta get out anyway.
Right.
I ain't never understood that about rent, like places to stay, and I sure don't understand that about car. If I go to get this Mercedes and my note's $700 a month, why you worry about how I'm gonna pay it? When I don't
Right.
pay it, you come to
You
pick that
gonna
bitch
go
up
come
anyway.
take it? Right.
So what's the difference?
Yeah.
That's
You
more money for
definitely.
y'all because I ain't gonna keep it
Mm-hmm.
for 2 or 3 months. Y'all done got my money in the car. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you. I know your answer to this one. I
Oh.
might be with you, but look, I seen this article where low cost airlines may introduce standing only seats in 2026. You saw that?
Mm-hmm.
What you think? To cut ticket price, them motherfucking tickets better be free if I got to stand up from here to Cancun.
Right. Nah, and I think that's a
What's gonna be
safety
short flight?
hazard.
You think I say it? How? You don't
So
even
why
know.
all of a sudden now you gonna want stand up seats? But you say it's a safety hazard when we got our seatbelt unbuckled until you say to have them unbuckled. So now we can stand up.
Yeah, because it looked like they the thing up there. Just hanging on to it. Oh,
Mm-mm.
and they got I ain't see these seats in between them. Oh, I ain't see these seats in between. Well, I don't really want to walk on no plane near motherfucker about on that stand up.
Right, like you on the bus.
Yeah, like the whole left side of the plane sitting down and the right side of the plane standing up. Hell no, get back. Quit looking over here. Go to sleep or something. Shit.
Right, go to sleep standing up.
The motherfucking tickets must gonna be free if I gotta stand up.
Yeah.
So I seen that Michaels has acquired the intellectual property in private label brands from Joann's when they closed down. So Michael got all this stuff, I guess.
Okay.
Michaels used to be one of my favorite stores, and then I discovered Hobby Lobby, and I ain't been back in Michaels since.
Hmm.
Love Hobby Lobby. I can go in there. That's one of my places right there.
Hobby Lobby.
Well, I got one more thing for you,
Okay.
but I want to end on it. So, do you have anything else?
No.
Okay. Okay. This lady, she says she happy to claim the title
Mm-hmm.
of Bull Dagger. She said
Okay.
new age lesbians piss her the fuck off with all them terms.
Now that part I agree. Mm.
Girl, you just
Now
can't go
that
sit down.
now that bull dagger stuff, I think it's a derogatory word to me. But all those other terms, like, mm-mm.
Yeah, she said, I watched the video and she was going off. She took me. But she was like, let me see, did she say it? I know she said stud, stem, um she was naming some. I don't
Mm.
even know. I don't even know them. But she was naming some. And she was like, that shit got on my fucking nerves. Yeah, mm-hmm. She older though. She's like, I'm
Yeah.
I'm a boy, I'm a bull dagger. That's exactly what I am. Like, I ain't none of this shit that they walking around here today talking about they are. I'm like, okay, sis. I ain't finna argue
Right.
because you look like you knock a motherfucker out. And
Right.
I don't want to be knocked out. I'm perfectly fine like I am. I don't want to be knocked out. No.
Mm-mm. No, please.
Well, girl, that was all I had. That's all you had? You had anything
Mm-hmm.
else?
Mm-mm. That's it.
Okay.
This is number what?
64?
Mm.
What was it 63? I don't know. Yeah, 64. It's 64. Yeah.
Yeah, we passed the half mark.
Yeah, that'd be the hard part to get to 50. So we didn't struggle to get there. I know that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. We gonna bring us some more cast members on here to hang out with us. We gonna find us another third host. Yeah, look. Now you ain't smiling. Mm-hmm.
I'm just laughing. That's all. At your
Mm-hmm.
face.
We gonna find us a third host. And we're gonna introduce him. Well, yeah, actually, we might not bring a third host back. We might
To have people come on.
just come on and shoot the shit. If you want to come on every night, just come on every night. You know what I'm saying? We gotta figure out the chemistry anyway. So it's gonna be trial and error. But we just about to start trying out some people and see where we go from there. That's all. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, thank y'all so much for coming back and joining us for yet another episode of the Lit Conversations podcast, episode 64. Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that. Follow us on social media, everything Lit Conversation Podcast. You want to be a guest on the show, you want to co-host the show, send us an email at the Lit Conversation Podcast at gmail.com. We gonna get right back to you. It ain't like we bombarded with nothing. Um, Anyway, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, y'all night, or y'all morning, whichever one it is for you. But we appreciate y'all. We love
Mhm.
y'all. Deuces.
Peace.